Bears fans, buckle up because we got some major news coming out of Hallis Hall. The front office is making big moves, and it's about to shake up the roster in a big way. First, the Bears announced the release of veteran tight end Gerald Everett, freeing up some serious cap space. And now, boom, another cut is on the way. Reports are in Chicago is parting ways with edge rusher DeMarcus Walker. This isn't exactly shocking, but let's break it down. Walker spent 2 years in Chicago and put up 3.5 sacks in 17 games last season. That's just not enough for a pass rush unit that, let's be real, has been struggling. And with new defensive coordinator Dennis Allen taking over, we know he wants guys who can bring the heat. If you're not producing, you're out. It's that simple. With this move, the Bears are saving another $5.25 million, adding to their already massive cap space. Now the 5th largest in the entire NFL. And let me tell you, Ryan Poles is cooking. This team is gearing up to make some serious offseason moves, and that means one thing: a new pass rusher is coming. Who will the Bears target to pair with Montez Sweat? Will it be a big-name free agent? A high-upside rookie in the draft? One thing's for sure, this defense is about to get an upgrade. So, Bears Nation, what do you think about these moves? Are the Bears making the right cuts? Who should they bring in to replace Walker? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest Bears updates. The offseason is just getting started, and we've got a wild ride ahead. And speaking of upgrades on defense, Bears fans, get ready, because there's a massive name hitting the free agency market, and Chicago could be in the mix. We're talking about none other than Josh Sweat, the edge rusher fresh off a Super Bowl run with the Philadelphia Eagles. And let me tell you, he absolutely dominated on the biggest stage, racking up 6 tackles and 2.5 sacks against the Chiefs. This dude is a game changer, and now he's looking to cash in with a massive deal. According to Mike Pendleton of Bears Wire, Chicago should seriously consider bringing Sweat in a pair with Montez Sweat. Yeah, you heard that right, a Sweat pass rush duo. How terrifying would that be for opposing QBs? In 2024, Josh Sweat put up 41 tackles and 8 sacks, proving he's still in his prime. And let's not forget, he's only 27 years old. That means whoever signs him is getting a dominant pass rusher for years to come. Now, the big question, can the Bears actually pull this off? Money is definitely a factor. After an MVP-caliber Super Bowl performance, Sweat is going to demand a big contract. But with over $74.50 million in cap space, the Bears have the cash to make a splash. It all comes down to how Ryan Poles wants to build this defense. Do they go all in on Sweat and create one of the most feared pass rush duos in the league? Or do they spread that money out and look for more value elsewhere? Bears fans, I need to hear from you on this one. Should the team go after Josh Sweat? Would a Sweat duo take this defense to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe to stay locked in for all the latest Bears updates. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent Bears history. Big moves are happening, and with all this cap space, Ryan Poles has the power to reshape this team into a legitimate contender. Whether it's locking in key free agents, making blockbuster trades, or nailing the draft, every decision counts. And you can bet we'll be here covering it all, every step of the way. And let's be real, this defense needs playmakers. The idea of pairing Montez Sweat with Josh Sweat, that's something that could instantly elevate this pass rush to one of the most feared in the league. Imagine opposing quarterbacks dropping back, only to see 2 elite edge rushers closing in absolute nightmare fuel. But of course, there are financial decisions to consider. Do the Bears go all in on Sweat, or do they take a more balanced approach and spread their resources across multiple positions? That's where you come in. Bears fans, I want to know your thoughts. Should Chicago break the bank to land Josh Sweat and form a dominant defensive front? Or do you think there's a better way to use that cap space? Drop your takes in the comments. I'll be reading and replying. And hey, if you're hyped about this Bears offseason, do me a favor. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a single update. We've got a wild ride ahead, and you'll want to be locked in for every breaking story, every free agency signing, and every draft pick. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, bear down.